short attention span because I want to look at everything.
Well, yeah. Well, if you look closely, you see the black crow over there in the balcony?
Yeah.
That's Joseph.
Oh,
Hmm. And over there at the lantern, Maria.
okay.
All of them have names here.
Oh, hmm.
Mm-mm.
Hello, Kata.
Good evening, Kata.
Oh,
Hello. It
It's been a while.
has.
Hey, hey. Feels good to be able to train again for you guys. Right then. So, have you been training working with the elements?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
The sparks. Yeah, I went to the store and bought like a campfire, like metal campfire sparker to start fires so I can just like make sparks, my one hand. I've been training with that.
Mm-hmm. Good, 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 good. All right. I don't think
Hmm?
at the moment it's not going to be anyone else. So let me think here. I want to see your footwork. Definitely, that's going to be on the topic for today's training for
Oh,
you.
looks like.
Mm-hmm.
in that case,
Oh, hello.
tighten my laces. Give me
I'm
5 minutes.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
Kata.
That's nice to meet you, Kata. I'm Lynette. I'm just going to be, kind of observing the training today. I'm a friend of Yui, as you can see.
Oh, okay. Hmm. I think I might have seen you in PL a couple of times. I'm not sure.
I typically work behind the bar, so it's quite possible.
Oh, yes. Oh, of course. I think you were there yesterday. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, now I recall. Oh,
Mhm.
uh, you don't think Andraste's possibly coming, or she usually is always here before me sometimes. Huh.
We all have our reasons. Simple as that. You can't make it, you can't make it. Simple as that.
Of course, I'm just saying that she's usually here before me. That's what I noticed.
So, now I have to ask, can you make a spark and throw it up to a fireball in your palm? Can you do that?
It's what I've been working on this whole time. I mean, yes, I can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm allowed to use the
Can you show
spark.
it?
Oh, am I allowed to use the sparker?
I mean, you need to get the spark somewhere.
Right. You see me reach into my pocket. You just see this like slender metal tube with like a lighter sparker like right on the end. It's like in the shape of a wheel. I just like flick it a couple of times. All right, it's working. I produce like a blue-green flame in my hand, and I flick the wheel, produce a spark, grasp my hand, and you see a small flame appear, and it starts slowly growing into like a small fireball. Mm.
Mm.
Um,
What? Otis! Otis, no!
I'm trying
Otis!
to maintain this.
Oh! Otis?
I
Otis?
thought he couldn't fly.
Oh, you didn't fly into the wall. Thank
No,
God.
I swear he couldn't fly.
right, lad, get down here. I haven't seen you for at least a couple of weeks.
That's Otis.
Oh,
Hmm.
I think Yui told me a little about him before.
You can fly?
I thought you couldn't fly.
Is that what you have been
I mean,
training?
apparently he can. Though it doesn't look like it's very well. At least landing.
Amazing. How long can you fly?
Hmm. Hmm.
We have to try that out someday. All right. Come here, Otis.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's she? Otis, meet Lynette. Lynette, meet Otis. Something you both have in common. You're both our spirits.
I thought so.
The name's Otis.
Still?
How's it going? Hmm. She a newbie?
No, she's just gonna observe.
Hmm. Okay.
All right.
Well, that was
So-
eventful.
He always needs to make an entrance. I still don't understand how you make that music. I still don't understand that. What is your secret?
What are you talking about?
Ugh, like,
Hmm. Mm. Oh well.
you know. So, before that happened, so you have learned how to control the fireball. So now the question is, can you shape it?
Shape it? I can make it bigger and smaller.
Ah, Oh no. I'm talking about, say for example, make it like a triangle, a pyramid. You know. Can you make that?
It's fire. It kind of just, you know, goes up.
Mm-hmm. But every element you use can be bent and shaped one way or another. For example, yes, making a simple fireball, a circle. That's an easy part to do. But
I have never seen
can-
that. A circle, like fire circle? Well, I think I've seen a fire circle, like in a circle, like a thin circle. But
all right.
I mean, I've seen
You mind?
like
Oh, wait a
tornadoes
minute.
that have fire in
I
them.
remember. Oh, of course. I don't mind. I made a fire into a sword. That's a
I'm scooping up your fireball into my palm.
That's a specific spell. That's literally a fire sword.
For example, see how a focus and a green shim from my hands comes. You see how I make it a square box suddenly, but it's pure fire. But you can definitely see the angles.
Oh.
This is not the easiest. Just to bend and shape nature itself. Work with it. Become one with it. For example, you see how I just take my hand and just drag it out and you see how it becomes a whip.
Ah.
And then back to a regular fireball in my hand.
This is all regular fire, not magic fire, essentially. I mean, a magic fire sword.
Take for example, fire can always grow and become bigger. The air is around us all the time. The only elements that are limited with the resource is water and earth. You can always bend and shape depending on what materials you have around us.
I see.
Hey. I would say your next step is to try learn how to make shapes with the fire. You have more control over it. It's one thing to just carry it around and let it run freely, but then working together, getting the shape that you have in your mind into the actual form itself. But that takes mental training as well.
Hmm.
So I would highly suggest before you go to this, have more meditational training. Get your mind more clear. Get to a spot where you feel that you have control over your own mind.
Well, as I said, I meditate every day. It's when I do to center myself to help my spellcasting.
But now my question is,
huh?
My question is though, have you ever been interrupted during meditation? Having people around you?
Yes.
Trying to bother you?
I mean, like, not like directly. I mean, people are just like doing their own thing, talking, but I usually tell them like to go away. I'm meditating and they leave me alone and stuff.
And what about them standing right into your face while you're meditating?
No.
That's what you need to learn. Getting the state of mind, no matter what happens, that you can still have self-control.
Yeah. I don't understand exactly how I can do that, but okay. Without just punching someone in the face and be like, "Leave me alone." But, never mind. Yeah. I see. Oh.
Right. So, you know what? Where is Otis? Otis, I have a task for you.
Somehow up there.
Where?
I think I know where this is heading. And good luck to you, Kenna.
So, I want you to meditate. And Otis, do whatever you can to bother him.
Seriously.
And that includes using the shovel.
Using the what? The shovel?
Like... Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. That is the only requirement.
Can't hurt him?
But you can throw dirt on him.
You can throw dirt at me, really? Really?
No matter what situation, you need to be prepared and have the state of mind clear.
Good luck.
I mean, yeah, but it's like the shovel, really?
He's not vicious.
I mean, he needs to poke you from a distance.
Like, all right, but don't be like, as you said, don't.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna bash your face in or anything.
Yeah, don't do that. I like my face.
I'm gonna be annoying.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Or choose a location.
I guess probably over here so we can stay kind of close to them-ish in case something comes up. I don't know. All right. Like, how'd you get up there?
The door.
Never mind. Yes, but I mean, even though I'm like a cat, can't really balance too well like that on the edge. I mean, I learned how to like not get hurt from a fall, but eh.
So, your
Wait a minute, am I supposed to make fire and have you bother me at the same time? I can't remember.
I think you're supposed to meditate and focus while somebody is bothering you. Something like that.
Meditate and fire. Come on. What type of training is this? I'm supposed to be learning fire.
He's the teacher.
I'll just be near the tent. Actually, am I good? Okay, good.
I hope you're ready.
Actually, let's be more in the open. Oh, I'm meditating.
Feel a poke in your arm.
There's
buddy.
no arm.
You feel a poke on your chest. That's a mighty big sword you got there. You use it to cut people up. Use it to chop grass. It's a funny symbol. What's it? A daycare for babies?
I'm assuming that you know what this is.
Focus. Eyes shut. Tell on you. Takes out a shovel. Starts to bury your foot in dirt. You're moving. Stay absolutely still. And focus. That's the training that he gave you. You feel dirt on your other foot? Ow. You feel a tickle on your nose? A little feather. Not so ticklish, are you? That's a nice ring you got there. Can I have it?
I would highly suggest you not take it.
I wasn't gonna take it.
Unless you're gonna start making some rolls.
Touche, buddy. Touche. You feel dirt go down your pants? Pretty sandy, huh? Not very comfortable. He grabs your staff. He takes it. Mmm.
I know I'm supposed to be
Looks like
meditating
a-
and all. It's my magic focus. Just FYI.
I said no talking. Puts it back. How'd your arm go missing? I asked you a question, bub.
Uh, uh,
You feel more dirt? You're like halfway buried up to the knees now. You're like a plant. Waiting to grow into a big old tree. Not bad. But I ain't done yet. How about some smoked ham for the kitty cat? Smells pretty good.
sorry, I'm a vegetarian.
No talking. Eats it. How about some sugar? No? How about I cut off some of that hair of yours? You need a haircut. Little off the bangs. Not bad. How about a little music? Make you dance.
Wait a second. Something's off.
Mm.
Something is very off. For some reason, I can kind of sense you're moving around. It's never happened before. Something's off with nature. Maybe not wrong, but changed. Like an addition almost. Well, anyways, back to meditation.
I don't sense anything.
Not here, but just overall. But whatever.
More dirt. It's up to your hips now. You're gonna be halfway buried by the time he comes here. Don't give in to the temptations of money. There's a whole bag of it behind you, free for the taking. It'd be a shame if you turned around and got some. Bad, not bad.
Hmm.
Come and get a squirrel. He likes bread. He'll come over here, crawl up on you, and make you English. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's a good boy. Yeah. You feel something tug on your shirt. Come on, come on. Come on, climb up. Feel little feet start climbing up you. That's a good boy. Hey, wait, get back here. Runs off. Damn it. Hmm.
What the? What the? What the?
You asleep? Or are you meditating? That's the question. We're all waiting to find out. Because if you fail, you're gonna get chewed out. And I'm gonna laugh. More dirt. How long do you say how to do this for? Not bad. Not bad. Tickle, tickle, tickle. I'm watching you. You better not move. From this spot, even if you hear me walk away. Picture hat. It's a big hat. Wouldn't it be cool if I burnt it? It's gone forever.
Like out of character, you
No
notice
more
that
hat.
his ears are like attached, like are real, and stick out of the hair and all that.
Mhm. You feel it placed back on your head? I got you a new one. It's blue, not green. Sucks to be you. More dirt. It's up to your knees now. Or it's up to your waist, rather. You're halfway planted in the ground. I bet it's pretty cool. Or pretty hot. You feel dirt go down your back. I need more stuff. You hear him eating now. Some good turkey. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Good, good, good. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom. Good, good. hear snoring now. More dirt. You can see dirt piled up to his chest. He's like a plant.
Um,
You sure you didn't go a little too far? Should dig him out now.
He's in a meditative stance.
well then. Picking out a pebble and flings it towards Cata's forehead. Do you react?
No.
See?
Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Now my question is he in a deep state? Or does he hear us? If you're there, Kata, please respond. That's actually not good.
What?
Start digging the pile away.
Okay, out of character, I'm kind of confused here. He's meditating.
Mm-hmm. But I'm asking if you still hear us. And if you don't respond, you could be in a deep state meditation.
That's regular.
Are you responding then?
Nah.
Okay, if he's not responding, that could be bad. Oh no.
What's wrong? He's. Oh.
You did not witness that. Alright, take away all things here. The thing is, you can meditate as much as you want, and it's good to be able to ignore your surrounding. But here's the problem. Getting into a deep meditational state could eventually get you into a deep sleep as well.
Out of the dirt now.
Well, out of character, like he meditates for like an hour, so he might just like falling back into the schedule.
We don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I could attempt to wake him, but I don't know if it would. No!
To wake him up.
Or knock him out. Well,
I could
he's
give
already
him a
knocked
little
out.
bit of.
He can't get more knocked out.
Yes, he can.
Huh?
Can't we just
This
simply
is-
pinch him?
He didn't react on the
might-
pebble on his forehead.
Kata?
She shakes her shoulder.
Could drop water on his. Splash water in his face, maybe? Naturally, that wakes people up, and he has a cat after all. Maybe he'll dislike it even more.
Andy? This is gonna sound weird. Can you make a stinky fog or something around him?
A what?
I'm going to step back.
A fog that smells very, very bad. Because here's the thing, one thing that usually you have to think about when someone is in a deep meditation state is the key factors of 5 tastes. You can smell,
The senses. Yeah.
Maybe.
the sense of taste.
I
Wanted
need to
to
step
smell
away for a
bad?
moment, so I'll be back if that's right with you.
Big old fart.
Ugh.
I believe in
Fart.
you.
Good
Uh,
luck.
You know, passing the gas.
You want me to fart on it?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Uh,
really.
What's the stinkiest plant? Hmm.
Stick plant.
Yikes.
Alright, I got one in mind then. This is gonna smell really bad, so you might want to back up.
Oh,
It
dear.
actually stings too when you smell it. Oh, forgive me.
You see a bud form in her hand. Alright, I'm sorry. She squeezes it, and you just hear, and kinda, you start to inhale it, and it smells horrible. It smells like sewage, like someone has been burning hair, and as you it starts to get in your system, it's like you just ate something really, really spicy. Like disgustingly spicy. Like really bad hot sauce, kind of burning sensation through your body. It makes your senses tingle. I. Oh.
He's up. He's up. Like, oh. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, who in the world? Andraste?
Okay,
What
that
the?
was me.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Sugar Plum.
Oh, you did it.
Okay, I'm not sure what type of like what, but oh wow.
I'm sorry.
Took a nap. We had to wake you up.
A little too
Meditation.
deep of a nap.
She needs a bath. Or oh, yeah.
Wait.
Sorry. I guess that was a bit deeper than usual.
Hmm. And that's also a problem. If you go too deep into meditation's state and mind, you could go to what we call a deep sleep.
Oh, I know not to do deep meditation, but it's hard to could get hurt. A lot of my books tell me that, but I guess really wanted to Wait, why is there dirt in my pants?
I didn't do it.
I did.
You were
Shake it out.
in a deep meditation.
Oh boy.
Deeper than usual. It wasn't deep meditation. We got a lot more here. JJ and someone else. Hmm.
Oh, that's Lynette.
What?
I had a change of outfit.
Wait, how long was that out? Okay then.
Right.
I got a bit lost.
That was like
chasing this
15
clown.
minutes, but oh well.
Sorry.
Sometimes I have a timer.
No worries.
Haven't done that for like 3 years though.
So, either way,
I'm good now.
if you can get it, if you can get into that state of mind, you need to also be available to know your surroundings at the same time. Because if you're ignoring what's happening as well, that's the key factor here. It's one thing to be able to ignore what's happening, and another thing not to know what's happening.
I see.
Like elves in trance? Semi-consciousness?
Oh, okay.
Is it like that?
Otis,
Mm.
I need you to bring the shovel out.
I think I had enough.
Stand up. Hit me with your full force on my hand.
Mhm.
Mm. Enchanted or not?
I want the hand. I don't want the hand to fly away. How about that?
Mm. Mm. Makes a loud thud.
Can you see how the hand bends?
Mm.
Like that. Ignoring the pain factor, for example.
Okay.
All right. And you see how I put an.
Yeah, you know not a spirit, right? Like stuff hurts. Like I
Oh, you don't think
Sounds
spirits when we have a
frustration.
physical body that we
some
have pain factors?
sometimes I wonder. All I really knew was blinks. Ugh.
Ugh.
It can hurt sometimes. Quite a bit, actually.
No, it does. It does hurt, but it's one thing to learn how to handle the pain.
All right, I understand. Okay.
I'm sorry you had to witness that.
I've seen worse
Fair enough.
from our trip.
Which one? Like
Right.
our trip or like your trip? I'm talking about the mountain. That one was crazy.
To be fair, I was unconscious for a good portion of it.
Fair enough.
Right. Anyway. What? Uh.
Hmm?
So, how many students do you have now? Out of curiosity.
The Zacharon. Hmm. Guess he's not here today.
8?
Recovering, I think. Ah, neat.
Covering from
8
what?
students.
The, like fine last time I saw him. Like maybe 5 days ago.
Ion contacted me saying something happened to him and asked if I was able to go, but I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Unsure. He seems to be stable now, but different.
I mean, I met him. Was it yesterday?
Ah, is he doing all right?
Well, he was doing fine when I saw him.
Good. Then all is fine.
All right.
Alrighty then. So, you need to learn how to not get into a deep of a state of the meditation, still be aware of your surroundings. Alright.
Yeah.
And
All
JJ,
right.
we are gonna go over
Right.
how much you have been training on that rune. Andy, you're just observing. So, Otis, I haven't really asked what do you want me to teach you.
Mm.
All right. I'm
More ruins?
busy.
Anything specific?
Mm. Protection ruin.
Ah.
Like a shield?
Mm.
Why do I get the sense I'm the only
That'd
one
be
who
neat.
hasn't been taught a ruin? Hmm. I'm not jealous or
The
anything.
reason
It's
is,
kind of. I'm not jealous now. I'm just not. No.
here's the thing. Ask them how much they can control the flame.
How much can you control the flame?
You first, Otis?
Mm.
I was really just like expecting a lot, but I guess you can show me.
His whole hand bursts into a yellow flame.
A light purple flame the size of an apple appears in her hand too.
All right.
Mm.
Good. Now, how much can you control the physical flame we have right there?
Oh, well, about that.
Mm.
Okay then.
I can't do anything with it.
Exactly.
Okay.
You are asking me to help you to understand a bit more of the elements.
I know. I do. I'm just. Forget. I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful or trying to be pushy.
Not about that. I'm available to teach many things. But the thing is also, I can't just force you in unnecessary information if you're not going to use them as well. That's why I'm always asking when you're done with whatever you've been doing, what more do you want from me? And they have been very specific about the runes. So it's nothing about favoritism or something like that, if that goes in your mind.
No, no, no. I mean, I really do want to understand how to communicate more with the elements. I mean, I have a terrible track record, as you've noticed.
Mhm.
Killed like 4 elementals and pissed off 2 nature gods. I mean, terrible track record. So, this is what I want. Better communication.
The first step
Hmm?
is to understand the elementals themselves. And that's why we're going with
Yes.
fire first.
Yeah, yes,
Since
exactly.
you said yourself.
Yes.
Hey. Right. We'll take more focus on that later, alright?
All right. I mean, I can only learn
Let's
so
take
much
a little
in my
break and
books.
probably should clean yours.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that much dirt, to be fair.
Jeez.
Either way. So, we'll head over to the entrance for the pub. Alright?
And where the hell is she?
She's hiding behind a tree. Over here.
Like, you could come out. It's fine, Andraste. It's fine. I've been terrible shaman. If you know what I've done, JJ, you'd be like, what the fuck?
She could be any one of these trees.
If I had my magic. I can detect her. Well, actually, detect
Holy
which
sugar
one she
plum.
isn't the tree. So it'd be like I could detect the trees, and if there is a tree there, and I'm not sensing it, that would be her.
Mm.
Sometimes I wonder why has nature given me such abilities? I never asked for it. It just sort of happened one day. About 6 years ago.
Mm.
And so far have been terrible. I'm trying to change that now.
Mm.
As I said, I killed 4 elementals. Sure, one was self in defense, kinda. Pissed off 2 nature deities. One said I was a coward. And that I would have the potential to lose my power. I didn't even know that can happen. Makes sense.
Mm. Don't want to lose your power. That'd be bad.
Yeah. And I guess I can lose it as easily as I gained it. Well, I didn't really gain it easy, but it's weird.
Mm.
Very weird. That day. Also, where the hell is Andraste? Seriously?
Took him over by the tavern.
You know, forget it. She can come out when she wants. Huh? This tree looks different. I'm not sure how you can tell different trees from each other. I guess one looks like a longer branch, that one's smaller. I don't know, I'm going towards the tavern. Different tree. They're all different. I have a plan to get my arm back, JJ. I'm going back to that mountain. That's for damn sure. This time I got a shit ton of stuff. That's a lot. I'm not sure if that would even be... Hmm? Couldn't find her. Hmm. It's not over here, but a tavern.
Want me to scout out the area?
If you don't mind.
Hmm.
I looked over that way,
What the...
but I couldn't see her either. I found a
Wow,
girl
those
there.
wings are actually working. Wow,
Okay then.
impressive. Either way, so JJ,
Wow.
the rune. Alright.
Oh.
Here.
This is...
Oh,
Is that her?
Found her. Impressive.
Can't tell.
You got me.
I think so.
Oh, yep. She's fine. Okay, cool. All is good.
Is it meeting time?
Hmm.
Okay.
So,
I'll just practice trying to turn fire into to a box.
more
Hmm.
power to- How
Hmm.
hard
Or a whip.
this rune, this stage. Definitely cure
I guess I'll do that second.
the
Just regular fire into a whip. I can make a magic fire sword. Hmm.
body. Not done. when you do the circle, make now a triangle instead.
Back. Eh. Alright. Alright. I mean, the screen isn't. Screen is enabled. You're probably talking about back then. Or not. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Yeah, I didn't miss much. I was just meditating. Should be good now. Didn't really miss much. I mean, second part of the training, I guess.
I've been practicing. At your stage now, you need to practice a bit more if you want to take care of bigger wounds. But simple, small wounds, like scratches, what I had, you can definitely heal, no problem. But bone shattering, no, I don't think you're ready for that yet.
Bone shattering. Okay. First, I should be practicing better meditative state. Be aware of my surroundings, but still be meditating and not lose concentration all at the same time. What the hell? It's like super meditation. It seems like. I've meditated in the woods plenty of times with squirrels on my back. At the same time, this was different. I have to strike a balance between awareness, meditation. I should be able to do it with small increments. I'll practice with 10-minute meditation and playing loud music and some sort of noisemaker, or maybe a poker. Yeah. At least I finally got 2 things to practice now. Yes, he did miss seeing all that dirt. Dirt down my pants, dirt down my back. Smelly Andraste plant. Your crazy form of druidcraft. Seriously, Andy? My goodness. If I can do this with all the elements, I'll be a beast. My natural elemental abilities will skyrocket. It'd be crazy, especially with fire. I can not only have it not burn me, but shape it into anything. Well, mostly anything. It says earth and water were the only two elements where it needs like resources to be able to shape and use, of course. I mean, I'm a pretty good prodigy at spirit magic. I already knew it and I already had it before a lot of people here. Didn't know how to make into ruins and do other stuff with it. My character only used it as more like additional mana source for spells. But this is very interesting for sure. I'm liking this training more than any other. Because this is like actual stuff I really, really wanted to learn in character. Just amazing I had a chance to be able to do this. So I really wanted to play more Anthem, but oh well. I'll do it later. More training now. It was hilarious how Otis was trying to like tempt me with food. My character is a vegetarian. Like I'm not gonna care about someone's eating a turkey leg or whatever. My character's actually meditated in the forest before with squirrels crawling over him. Like he's already used to that. A deep meditative state though wasn't actual deep meditative state, it was the more of it as a slightly deeper one, but my character knows not to go into deep meditative state. Nice bird. Like I am kind of like noticing, hey, how come everyone else is seriously learning ruins and I'm not? I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know it was everyone except for me. I was like, I had a ninja to cure ruin. I was like, this was a really simple one. What type of ruin? I don't know what type of ruins. Maybe that enhancement one he has. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think too far ahead. Overall, it's fine. I'm like, I seriously didn't know no one else was doing that with fire. I'm like, this actually that was pretty legit. I'm like, wow, I'm the only one doing this with fire? Very nice. Like, how am I gonna break it to, like, am I allowed to be immune to fire? I mean, non-magical fire, when I have, like, concentration almost. Like, guess what? Yuhi taught me how to be immune to fire. What? Nah. Anyways, let's see what else everyone else is doing. Hmm.
Um, say the rune then. Unless I
Even
can make
though
more
you
than one
know,
talisman. I'm unsure.
I want
Like
you to
seriously, people get so much stuff compared to me in RP.
right?
Special items, marks on them, people that come to them to help. Good old cat that doesn't get a single ruin or nothing else. Immunity to fire? I'll take it. I legitimately want to know all the ruins, but that's kind of messed up to ask. And that would take forever to learn anyway, so I don't really got that much time. Maybe like every day if I can train. I'm not sure I even have time every day. Really want to learn better communications with the elements because, like, legitimately, I don't really know how to be a shaman. I mean, I just kind of threw it together. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is what it's about. See what everyone else does. Oh well. I don't know. Be way more naturey. Nature. With nature. About time I do that now. What the hell was that? Oh no, it's just a horizon. I wonder if I can use the other elements like I do with fire. Be able to produce wind and move it around without using magic. Ish. Power efficiency would skyrocket.
From my palm of my hand.
Hmm,
Mm.
So
that's fire.
it's taking the shape of the fire. But this is not actual
Okay.
fire.
Oh.
This is just a visual representation of my spiritual energy. You can
Uh-uh.
shape and change it as well. For example, you see how I flick my hand, and you see how it
Also,
becomes
I
a
Exactly.
can't
little
control
orb
my
of light.
spirit magic. Duh, because
Ooh.
I have like so much more than
Yeah,
everyone
look at that.
else's. I'm like double the spirit.
Hmm.
I got my spirit energy and I
So,
got my spirit's spirit energy, and it's kind of clashing. I need to figure some shit
the
out
thing
with
is, when
that.
you're working with the elemental, you need to create a bond. And the bond is also the visual representation here of your spirit. So, if you're gonna work together, you both need to share the energy together as well. Water, earth, and fire is so much simpler to show. You can get an understanding of it. But the wind itself, you
Mhm.
see how the orb of green I'm holding, you see how it slowly becomes small flakes. You see how the wind dragging it around.
Mm.
You see how the wind surrounds around me because the green is showing it obviously.
Mm.
the wind itself
Hmm.
needs energy to be able to do something it's not meant to do.
Hmm. I was kind of able to do like that thing you showed me at first. But the moment I stop, it just poops.
Hey, that's what I was talking about before. You weren't here, but elements you need to work with, and you can make them shape and change form.
Mm-hmm.
You see how I hold out my palm, and it becomes a little green spinning ball. You can
Ooh.
clearly hear how the wind sound.
Ooh.
But also by working with them, you see how the green just disappears, but you can obviously see the wind shape still in my palm.
Hmm.
So, simple as that. The wind is always around you. But
Mm-hmm.
that is also why it's one of the hardest elements to control and work with.
Well, I'd say I'm almost best friend with them.
Good communication, hey. So, you saw what I did with my spiritual energy.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes you understand it better, good. Because what I want you to do is do something similar. Show your energy. Ask the wind for help. If it needs to, dance with it. Just so you can have an understanding for each other. And let it then
Mm-hmm.
come one with your energy. So you both work together.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
when
I've
you get
already danced tons with them.
to hey, but like I said, once you and the wind becomes one visually in the
Mm-hmm.
palm of the hand, maybe then you have an understanding. Uh, one thing to focus the energy in the palm, but then releasing it and let it natural around you, and that's another thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go and ask them.
Train some more.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you're getting there. You're not too far off.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good. All right then.
Well, I'll see you when we're dismissed.
Yeah, wind is pretty
Okay.
difficult. I only had 2 wind spells, which was like a blast of air and a slightly bigger blast of air.
Hmm.
That was it, yeah. It's my worst element.
Fair enough.
I didn't really get around to it before I left my town.
Hmm. Well, I would say the easiest element to start with is earth. Earth itself is something we can easily take up in shape and change. I mean, you have a house, for example.
Hmm.
Well, take water. It just are running. Nothing really you can hold a certain shape on, you know. The flame is always moving. The dance, as I usually say. but it's still stuck in one location. But it's not something you can control. It's always gonna try to spread. It wants to grow, show itself off. But the wind is always around us. Some would consider the wind element the strongest element of them all.
Oh.
So without the wind, we wouldn't have trees, grass. Without the wind, the fire itself wouldn't be able to breathe. And without the wind, how would water flow on some locations? The water would just be stuck in one place. The wind also moves the clouds that contains water. What is stopping the wind?
Hmm. I haven't thought of it like that. Maybe I should have put more power into wind. Well, like, I really didn't know how to
But
put that into a spell. I mean, it's wind.
like I said, each element has different stage. Like I said, earth is probably the easiest. I would say fire comes next, water is the third one, and wind is the fourth and final one. That's how I see it.
Hmm.
I imagine wind would be a great deal difficult because of its intangibility. It's hard
Well,
to put energy into something you can't see.
it's not really that. It's just it's kind of formless and all.
And that's what I
Well,
mean. You can't see air or wind, so it's kind of just hard to channel, I imagine. I don't know for sure. I've only ever done fire.
it's not hard to channel. It's just like it's wind. Like I don't really know else to. What else can you do with wind other than just have it like have a strong blast of air and I don't know. I have like 2 spells.
Well,
That's all I ever read in my books.
well, there is one thing. Let's see here. Hmm.
I mean, I can turn fire into a sword. I can or make earth spikes and
You see how I hold a little flower in my hand. Want to see what the wind can do? I toss it up. You see how you hear the wind, and you see how the flower cuts in half.
okay then. Huh?
That's one thing. Another thing as well with the wind.
That's what I did. I pushed and tripped
The
people.
wind controls the temperature. Remember that as well. You see how
Temperature.
I do a gesture, and you see how little ice is starting to come on the shore, just a little, but it melts away quickly.
Hmm.
And the same goes when you have a fire in your hand. If you feed it with wind, it will grow and become stronger. Fire and wind are good elements together that will work together. The same goes with earth, the water. They are good allies as well.
All right. Oh.
A bit off topic, but
Mhm.
isn't Drusilla into a swim yet?
I don't know what she wants. She was here a minute ago.
Hmm. Swear I saw her on the bridge. Right. Guess not.
She's probably just around.
Hmm. That's cool.
Well then, like I said before, if you have more questions or anything, feel free to ask. Other than that, we're done with the lesson.
Hmm.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry I had to leave early when I did.
There's no worries for that.
Seriously? You can make stuff colder with wind. Of course. 2 spells of wind. Not small breeze. Actually, I technically have 3 spells now. Like a puff of wind, normal wind, actual wind to blast someone over. Make it colder, hotter. I can't do that with normal magic.
I would say. What they call Krav Maga, a special self-defense, but also an offensive way. Take down the enemy quickly, and by learning how to disarm my enemy, but without killing them. Hey, nice move. When it comes to teaching the autists how to do a talisman, that is something that happened, I would say, 2,500 years ago.
Oh. Oh, it's a really long time.
Hey, the runes are, they've always been there, one way or another.
Oh.
But learning about the
Where the hell is Neo? I swore she's supposed to be here. Neo, Neo. Learn extreme meditation. And I have to learn shaping fire. This is like the hardest one yet. I thought the last one was bad. I get dirt out of my pants. Gotta get dirt out of my pants. Hmm.
I don't really think I'd be good at doing anything with any element in particular. But I guess that's just kind of me. I don't know.
I would say
Well, I don't want to be that dark pulling the air out of
heavy
somebody's
one
lungs.
that
I
has a
mean,
connection to
maybe with my
spirits,
spirit magic, but
and especially if they're connected with
we'll
nature
see.
itself. All can learn
Hmm.
at least one element that works with them.
I still want to do all 4. I got still my plan. Like,
And that is something that will take time and practice.
yeah. Hmm.
They So where did? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was looking. Neo was over there, and I saw someone. I wasn't sure who she was. Who it was. She
Mm.
said she's working on her training.
Hmm? Someone else.
Wait. Someone else?
Me, Andraste's
Neo.
here, and
She's over there on the
alright.
top of the mountain.
I need to talk to Neo anyways.
She is trying to train.
She's using wind. I mean, right? From what I recall. Like out of character JJ, I'm literally like my character's trying to literally learn all four. It's not something I can just like not do. I'm like I might as well be the avatar.
Mm,
I've been up here once, and then I passed out. It's a nice place.
no.
I don't want to go too far. My fault.
Oh.
This is the dancing spot.
Dancing. Ooh. Fire. Fire dances.
Yeah, this is my spot.
Oh, see.
Where I feel best.
What? It's interesting. Wait, I thought JJ was here.
He's
Oh,
gathering up everybody, Neil.
oh, okay.
Oh, is it already
Was it gathering?
finishing?
Yeah, I think we're done.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll join real soon.
Like I can't like. Yeah. Training's over, so I'll be
Mm-hmm.
heading out, doing my training and crafting and
Yeah.
figuring out how to get my arm back. I need to find Sky. Some bitch never comes to PL. Also, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I'll join you real soon. Hmm?
Oh, I can't remember if you still have the shield or not of mine. My shield. Like the only upgrade I want is like the Naiad Mithril stuff, and then just deliver it to the cathedral.
I still do, cause I didn't get to see Mara at all recently.
You could just talk to her in the thing with the cell phone.
I don't have
Oh
access to
crap!
that.
I forgot you don't have access to that crap. Now this is gonna be more difficult. I don't know.
I
You're the
can
merchant.
tell her that I need to talk to her. We can tell her to give me some.
That's like not my
If
job
you
to
see her.
do that. To do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can just tell her that I need to talk to her, cause I can't reach her in that channel that you're talking about.
Why did they do that to you? Anyways, yes, of course. That seems like a plan. I'll do that. Thanks, Neo. I have to go.
Okay, no problem. That's okay.
He can fly? What the fuck? I still don't understand. They just came out of nowhere. Wait a minute. I wonder if I can fly. No, he's a spirit now. I wonder if I can fly. That'd be so cool.
I don't think he likes me very much.
So I just had the portal back to home. I'm glad I can still make those. Maybe it's in my own head about my magic. I don't know. I was told by the whole universe, you only need one arm. Like your name was Cell. You can't miss her. She's like a giant woman, like looks like the night sky Like literally, it looks like that. All of it. Yes. Mm, I'm going back to the mountain. That's the only thing I can think of to get my arm back from the nature deity who got my arm. Hopefully this time it has less avalanches. So I'm not going to do it by myself, of course. I'm just saying. I mean, Sky and I don't know if you know. Yeah, you don't know Sebastian. I forgot. It's before your time. Wherever he comes back, or wherever he's at, we'll talk about it then. You know what? Maybe I could.
Hmm. Alright.
Yeah.
Help me. I still need to work on it on my own. Well, can make you a circle, but not for long.
Wait a minute. Circle. What?
It fits.
Hmm.
Where's Yui? Said he was gathering everyone up.
Oh, that was a long time. It already
Well,
passed.
no, that was the owl. Oh,
Oh, you mean Al? Oh,
Otis.
oh, oh, yeah, Otis. I saw him flying around. He should be somewhere flying around. Hmm. Oh, he flew home. Yep. Otis flew home. Yep.
Oh, okay. And so is Yui gone too, or he's still around?
No
Oh,
idea.
we went inside to talk to Miss Liz, but they asked to
Oh,
please not be bothered. Apparently, it was a very
okay.
private conversation.
Alright. Hmm.
You're there. You seem to be just staring off into the river. You okay?
Yeah, just a lot on my mind. I just haven't had time to think about it. So I'm taking this opportunity. I think I'm gonna go with protection rune and then the talisman rune, or the talisman of protection. I'll do both.
I guess I'll just keep working on meditation and making fire into a cube. Yeah, that's the
A
thing.
cube?
Yeah, you can shape fire into any sort of
Oh,
form. I guess like Yuhi did a fire whip. That was interesting.
oh,
I work on my no
that's pretty
ruin
neat.
training.
Mm.
It's fine. No, I haven't seen in a long time Blinks and Vincent. I think it's been almost 2 months. That's almost too long, even for him. Well, I haven't didn't hear anything negative, so oh well.
I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah. Blinks can
I
like
haven't seen.
take care of
Yeah.
himself. Just
I haven't seen Acheron in a while. I've can't remember the last time I've seen Cyrilda or Pumpkinhead or
Sorella. I saw her at the
Noru,
cathedral.
Kantan.
Saw them all at the cathedral. Noru, yeah, she was at PL. It's fine. Where the hell is Sock? Hmm. He'd take care of himself
Mm.
too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think he's working on a few things, if I remember right. I'm not sure what though.
Hmm. Oh, sorry. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Okay. I'm just gonna be thinking. Hmm.
Hmm.
Give me one moment.
Oh, JJ, follow me. Go over here. All the way over here. And to the woods, not near the sacred tree. This seems good. Probably not, but whatever. Anyways, I'm not sure if you're aware of a situation at Aegis with possible nightmares. Hmm. So I have to find a way to combat it. How? That's an unconscious thing. What? Neil's nightmares? Hmm. Once. Of course. Well, it seems like someone or something might be causing these. And it all centers around Pumpkinhead, from what I've told. Well, from what I heard, actually. I know Andraste was afflicted by nightmares, and Ion so far, but from what they were saying, someone or something gave it to them. And it might be after Pumpkinhead, but why or damn it, they don't tell me anything. This is so annoying. It doesn't really it matters. It doesn't matter who it is. I'll my plan is to take him down anyways. Nightmares don't really work on me like at all. As soon as I get my arm back, I'm going to do that. I know, right? I'll try to do that pretty quick. Illusions to combat nightmares. Hmm. Hmm. Still need more information on how these nightmares might be possibly caused. Most likely magical. I would like to talk to I would like to talk to Andraste about it, but you know how she is. I don't want to cause her more unnecessary pain because of such things. I mean, I saw her come into the cathedral in the training room. Not sure if you've been there, never mind. I just saw her at the cathedral. I'm not sure if you even know what the cathedral is. Oh, my memory is kind of shoddy. I can't remember. Damn it, that's what happens when they happens to you when you don't role play for like 3 weeks. Okay, cool. So you know what it looks like. Anyways, I was saying I saw her in terrible shape. Like she hasn't been sleeping and talking about nightmares, but all that, yeah, happened. But I'm just trying to say I'm going to try to do something for once. Cat is going to make his mark. Going to stop Hoover or whatever is doing this. Too long have I been sitting on the sidelines, letting others try to do things. I'm not saying I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to try to work with them. The other finishing blow. Hmm. So I'm just trying to say, huh? I can't promise that. But I see your concern, and I'll try to keep in mind no recklessness. Of course, I'm under orders from Hybris not to cause panic or look too far into it yet, because you know how she likes to gather information, and I can't go against her, and I'm not. I'm just saying, darn it, I'm really gonna try to help this time. I'm gonna study illusion magic. I never really cared to do that because I mean, that was kind of useless. Like, why would I want to look like someone or something else? This can help. What type of illusion magic can stave off nightmares? Wait a minute. I just remember something. Vincent says he does something called, I was heard, Noah said that Vincent does something called lucid dreaming. I'm gonna find Vincent. I'm gonna solve this problem or die trying. That's all I know. Sick and tired of members of Aegis not getting, huh? I mean, I probably shouldn't die so early after possibly getting my arm back. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Yes. I should listen. You know who Falcona is? Ever heard of Falcona? She looks like she's like green, even greener than me. Like shiny hair. Okay, cool. Surprised how inspirational her words were. Should just stop trying to put myself at risk, which puts everyone else at risk. But this is the one time I think I have to do something more. I know it seems like I'm great and all, but I'm not. I was never. I wasn't always this nice ish. I just kind of did whatever I wanted. I know it seems like I'm doing that now, but I'm not, seriously. I'm doing this for them. Of course, I'm saying I'm not going to overstep my boundaries. Also, I gotta go now because it's getting late. I was just heading home.
Oh, okay. I believe Neo was left too.
Oh, Neil's heading home? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I
Huh.
believe they already left.
Time to go. And that's it. Sorry for the technical difficulties and all. This is when Kata starts his arc to take on whatever's causing these nightmares for Aegis. Or die trying. Mostly not die, because I don't want to die, but still. I'm going all out.